Welcome back to Spinning the Past. Today, as you can see, I am starting to plant my flax. This is just a little planter here. This is not ideal. I think I mentioned that last year, or this year, the next door construction people demolished my flax bed, and I'm trying to rebuild that. But for right now, I wanted to share with you how to get started. So first, you'll need some sort of container. This is not ideal. I would go for something that's, 8 to 10 inches deep at least if you're going to use a container. Ideally it would have a little bit deeper to grow, but in general, the roots are only about 3 inches. So this should work, and I'm going to give it a go. If you are a city grower, you're not going to have acres to plant this on. So this is really just kind of a test plot. So here is a bag of flax. See, this is flaxseed Maryland variety. Treat it, do not eat. So this is not the stuff you're going to buy at the grocery store. So I'm just going to take some in my hands, and I'm doing what we call a broadcasting method. I'm going to get really close like this, because I want them to grow tall. I do not want them to have any branches that go out. So I'm going to plant them really close together. So now that I have what I want in here, and I know not all of them would germinate, so that's why it's a little heavy on me. I'm going to go in, and I'm just going to, this needs to get buried. Oh, here we go. Just needs to get buried like 1/4 of an inch, not very much. And in fact, I'm going to go and get my soil and just put a really thin layer on top. Just needs to be planted 1/4 of an inch. So you can see, maybe you can't really get it in the sun here. So this part I covered, so you can't really see the seeds. Now I'm gonna take soil. I'm gonna just really lightly cover the seeds over here. Lightly cover. It's a shallow rooted plant, so you don't want it too deep. You want it to be able to germinate pretty quickly. And be aware that all the birds out there know that this is yummy seed. So you might see birds and other animals trying to get at this until it finally germinates. Okay, now you can see I have this other container. Again, this is not ideal. I need to build some actual beds. This is just really unfortunate because I had beautiful beds that I had for about 8 years, and then they destroyed them. So, but if you live in a city, if you just have a small patio, though, you could use one of these. See, I like it because it's deep, and I'd like to give the flax roots a little bit more depth. That'll help with their moisture. That'll help keep those roots strong as the flax grows. So I'm going to do the same technique. I'm going to plant it really close together. Again, I know that some of the birds will get this. I know that some of this will not germinate, so that's why it looks like it's really done. And now I'm going to cover it with topsoil like I did the other stuff. So now I'm going to cover. You should know this process by now. Just going to gently cover. I just need 1/4 of an inch. that is nice and covered. Now, the final thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to water this. Nice and watered, and that is all there is to starting your flax growing for this season.